grumpy old men. Fallout continues with KD going to the Warriors. We have nothing else to talk about. Let's just keep it real.
Yep.
Hate began with the jersey burning. We knew that was coming. Now, a bunch of old NBA players are hating on this as well. Reggie Miller weighed in on Bleacher Report, writing, at the end of the day, what's more important, rings or legacy? The media only cares about rings, and rightfully so. We are judged on jewelry, so that's why I can't argue with it. From a personal standpoint, I'm upset that a small market will never recover from it. And then there was Charles Barkley on Mike and Mike.
You know, Kevin's a terrific player. He's a good kid. But just disappointed that the fact that he weakened another team and he's going to kind of gravy train on a terrific Warriors team. Just disappointed from a competitive standpoint. Now guys are making so much money, they don't care. Like, I don't care. I just want to win the championship to get this monkey off my back. I personally would rather have that monkey on my back so I can feel good, like, you know what? I didn't win it. I got to take some responsibility for that, but I'm not going to piggyback on anybody else. Kevin is trying to kind of cheat his way into a championship. He's a great player and he's a great guy, but it would mean more to win one in Oklahoma City.
A lot of interesting words in that sound.
Man.
Is that criticism fair?
I don't think so. Let me start with Charles. I want to talk about Charles Barkley, who's only the greatest TV personality ever. I mean, I could just listen to Charles Barkley all day. I love Charles Barkley, and he's one of the all-time greats as a player, too, obviously. However, when he says, me personally, Charles Barkley, his Phoenix Suns couldn't get past the Rockets in the West. 2 consecutive years. So what did he do? He went and joined the Rockets.
Good plan. Good plan.
And hooked up with Hakeem because Charles didn't have the championship. But the Rockets had been repeating defending champions. They won 2 in a row, right? They beat the Knicks. They followed that up when Drexler joined Olajuwon. So the Rockets, in the absence of Michael Jordan, had a super team. And they went back to back. All of a sudden, Jordan's back. Got to load up some more. Everyone's surveying the landscape. Barkley can't get by the Rockets, and Jordan. Let me go to the. I mean, he did the exact same thing Kevin Durant is doing now. The exact same thing.
How does he not remember that? Do you think he's forgotten that?
Well, he suppressed it with the monkey that's still on his back, I guess, from not winning a ring.
By the way, why have fat people always come out gravy trains?
You heard the gravy come out?
I love gravy. It got me so excited when he said it.
Oh, man, look, the ringless Charles Barkley and the ringless Reggie Miller, let's all have a conference because I'm sitting here as the ringless Marcellus Wiley. Went third person on you. Yes, I did. Because if it was that easy, we wouldn't be sitting here in a position as all-stars with no rings. It's not that easy. The hilarity of it, you pointed out the hypocrisy. The hilarity is that he thinks that there's not going to be a bullseye on their back. He thinks that they're just going to walk to every arena and other teams going to be like, oh, here you go, foregone conclusion, we'll lose this game. Do you remember when the Big Three got together in Miami and the games they used to play against meaningless teams? You go to Utah and it looked like the biggest thing that ever hit Utah. They went to Cleveland, which was a sorry team that year, and they had a pep rally for that game, and everyone was just thrown up in arms of how great that was of an event. This is going to be a very difficult road. We have seen big threes, now a big four, that have not made it that far. The Lakers have tried. We have seen Miami struggle through it, and this team is no foregone conclusion they'll win.
I hate to say it, but the idea, and Reggie Miller touched on this in his comments, and some other comments he made, the idea that not winning a championship is not like, that is part of your legacy. And because basketball is such a dynamic game and so chemistry dependent, not just talent dependent, after all, Durant's leaving maybe a more talented team for a team with something he considers better chemistry, the Thunder to the Warriors. But because of all that, it's, you know, when Barkley, a great player, but a high usage player, needs the ball a lot, doesn't win any championships, and then even joins the back-to-back defending champs, and then they don't win the championship, the question then becomes about that player. Wait a minute, is there something about his game that is not conducive to going all the way? It does affect your legacy, and Barkley's legacy, as great as it is, has been negatively affected by the lack of championships.
Well, let me sit here as a player saying that legacy to me doesn't matter, and rings don't matter as much as well. this is what matters the most. Get your damn money. Here you go. Now, players, now, after you get your money, then you can start selling to me and distracting me with all these other things. But please, miss me with the whole legacy, which is basically other people telling me how good I was.
I'm actually glad you brought up money, because the other story is all about that. Dwayne Wade leaving the Heat. Looks like it's becoming more of a reality. He won 3 titles for the Heat, has never been the highest paid player on the team. He wants a 2-year, $50 million deal. Right now, and this could change, the Heat's offer stands at $40 million, according to Bleacher Report's Grant Hughes. Miami owes Wade more. Tossing $50 million at a mid-30s guard could cripple the franchise's short-term flexibility. But that wouldn't matter if loyalty was a two-way concern. Miami owes its icon. Okay. I think the word owes is probably where I and many people get a little bit uncomfortable, because this, in fact, is a guy who made about $150 million.
Meaning he was worth 3 times that, and the salary cap kept him there.
And he might have been, but the market is what the market is, and there are rules. $150 million over 13 years. When I hear the word owes, it sort of insinuates that, man, Dwayne Wade did us a big old favor by just coming down here and playing basketball for us, and we didn't even have to pay him. Now we owe him. That doesn't work for me.
No, it doesn't. And what I don't like about it, on top of what you said, is the fact that no one owes you anything more than you owe yourself. Look, Dwayne Wade, you were in those negotiations. You signed on the dotted line. Why did you sign? Unless they actually promised you something that they are not keeping, which can happen, but then I would have shot back and said, no, we're going to build a contract that's going to make sure you live up to those same promises. Dwayne Wade in this situation, as I just went on my rant and said, got distracted. He got distracted like a lot of players say they are distracted. And they start listening to everyone tell them that they have to go chase rings. And you got to take less to get that ring. Or you want to play with your best friends, you got to take haircuts to play with your best friends. And they all get distracted by the rules instead of sticking to the script, which is, look, if I'm that good and other guys are going to be good around me, I'm going to uplift this team, get my money in the moment, and then you don't have to worry about trying to get a Kobe, Dirk Nowitzki contract at the end.
I don't think they owe him, and I wouldn't give him more than he's worth, although $25 million is the new 17. 25 is the new 17, kid. Kids under the new CBA. But here's the argument for why they do owe him, okay?
Okay.
The salary cap, and this goes for every league that's ever existed, has very little to do with competitive balance, and it's usually mostly about diverting funds from players, from labor, to small market owners and to owners generally. That's all it is. We're capping what labor can make and funneling that money toward the owners. So what does that cap do? It forces players like Dwayne Wade, if they want to play on a championship, look, we'd love to pay you more, but then we can't afford other people under the cap. And to Dwayne Wade's credit, he was never the highest paid on the team. Now, it was by like $1 million or $2 million. He was still close to the max.
Really close.
But he always took those haircuts. And over the course of a career, that's $10 or $20 million. But more than that, it's a spirit of cooperation that allowed the glory years in Miami to occur. Not only first with Shaq, don't forget he was the Finals MVP, but then later with the Big Three in Miami. So I do think there's a case to be made where this guy has really gone out of his way to make it all possible under an unfair system to him. Maybe you do give him a little more than you'd like right now.
In doing so, he was afforded a team that was able to win. Like, that's the thing. That was the payoff. You're a player in a professional sports league, so you want to win the championship. That's the goal. All right, so these are the things we have to do to get you to win that ring. You did it. Now you can't retroactively say, yeah, but now everyone owes me more money. Yeah. Because you got the goal.
Especially when you look at a Kobe Bryant situation, and Kobe won more rings than you, Dwayne. Yeah. And he didn't take the haircuts you took, Dwayne. So guess what? You played yourself. Actually,
but the other thing
really
is, they're kind of asking him to take another haircut. Dwayne Wade was close to a max value player last year.
He was good last year.
And now the max is like $30 million, and he's saying 25, and they're saying no, 20. So in other words, give us yet another haircut.
Change your uniform. Somebody else will give it to you. Time to move. Coming up later,
not going anywhere.
Is this man a better athlete than one Marcellus Wiley?
Oh!
We will debate that.
We need to check it.
All I gotta say.
I don't know.
We're debating it.
Oh, no. 39.5-inch vert. It's your boy.
We're not debating
Don't let the lack of rings fool you.
Sports Nation is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Nation, presented by Toyota. We will start with winners. We will also have some losers. Instagram star Devontae Wilson's hops. Nearly 100,000 followers.
Come
We
on.
discussed this during the break. That seems impossible,
No, he
Marcellus.
rewound it. He actually jumped into the pool.
Right.
And they had to rewind.
That's
Oh, so is that what's happening
On
here?
Snapchat, you got a feature you can rewind your video. So
Come on.
he really jumped in the pool and they just put rewind. That's
Was there
how I
ever
play
a
it.
time
Whoa.
that you could do this?
No, I can't lie. I got closer than you did, Max. I got
That's
closer
for sure.
than most Americans.
But listen, you have to understand,
that's
Marcellus as a 300-pounder.
I wasn't 300.
How much did you weigh?
282.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
39
round
inch
up at
vertical.
that.
39 inches, dog. I can jump.
Boy, you are an
Not that-
amazing underachiever when you think of all your physical gifts.
Well, Barkley, Reggie Miller, me, we're just ringless. What's the problem? Yelling at us.
Holy.
Could you have made the Hall of Fame at least?
Well, no, I'm not that good. But I could. That is insane.
That's insane.
That's
I
6
feel
feet.
like he should be doing something amazing
What else is he
with
doing?
that skill.
This is the next step of human evolution.
Like,
This is not like
he could
regular
be
human. This is
someone.
superhuman.
Something's
God.
really off
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
The shoes?
He's missing something.
Loser, free parking. Now, if you play for Bruce Arians Cardinals, you had better make sure you know where you're parking. In Amazon Video's All or Nothing series on the team, Arians says he once cut a player because he parked in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Oh, that is discipline. Too much.
Yeah, especially if it's his spot. Don't party.
I'm
The
assuming it
wrong
was.
spot is coach's spot.
Yeah. That player wasn't too good. Let's just say
I mean, was
that.
it labeled?
Let's preface it with he wasn't that good of a player, and then
You're hanging on by a thread. Make sure you park in the right
hanging on my
spot.
pocket spot.
Yeah, because if Larry Fitzgerald parks in his spot,
Yeah, I
It's
think-
like Marcellus
We
and
let it go.
Jacksonville knew exactly. In San Diego, Marcellus parked, across three
I parked
spots.
right there. I say, Dean
Jacksonville.
Spanos, here I
with
am.
your boat attached to the back of your car.
Jacksonville,
Take
boy, he
this up.
parked 2 blocks away and just walked
You ain't
away.
lying. Even in Buffalo, I park where I want it. I got to Dallas. I was like, well, where's my spot? Better get out of here.
Winner. Ring chasing. Ah, say it ain't so. Warriors signed David West to the veteran minimum. Remember last season, he gave up $11 million for a chance to win a title with my Spurs.
Yeah.
Are you okay with? I mean, it's blatant at this point.
Where's the outrage?
do?
Oh, okay. So when you're not the greatest player,
Well, when you
or
do it
one
for
of the
30
top
months.
players-
Veterans are allowed to sign for minimums with the super team. They don't get any criticism.
Oh,
Is that right?
Those are the rules. I
Criteria.
don't make the rules. I just enforce
How
them.
many years veteran do you have to
Yeah. What's that?
It's a gray area.
Ah, that's what I
This-
thought.
entire conversation-
I take it on a case-by-case basis.
The entire conversation is a gray area. That's why it's stupid. Like, you can do whatever you want. If you want to ring chase and give up millions
Do
of
it.
dollars, do it.
I mean, yeah,
If
he
you
gave
don't
up
want to,
millions of
like
dollars.
Carmelo, if you want to be Carmelo, say, look, I just want my money, do it.
Right, but I wish that he would just say that.
Yeah, own
Instead
it.
of pretending
What's
that
the
you're
problem?
trying to win something.
Here's the thing about
Oh,
David
yeah.
West, by the way. He can still play.
I
That's
know.
the main thing. He's
I
good
like
still.
David West.
Yeah. Cleveland wanted him, but
Breakups everywhere. Loser. Good defense. Basketball from the land down under. Check out the degree of difficulty on this game-winning buzzer beater. Whoa.
Oh, no, he didn't.
For real?
Oh.
Hit him with the Larry Bird.
Hit it with the horse shot. That's the one that wins
That is
horse.
definitely a
That's
horse
the Ian
shot.
horse. I got him.
By the way, I kind of feel for the kid because it will never, ever get better for him in life.
No.
Like, that is the best moment of your
But he
life.
had that one moment.
I will hope that he would have a better moment than this.
No way.
No way.
That's
No,
an Al
this is
Bundy
showing
moment
this
right
one.
there.
Yeah.
4 touchdowns in one game.
Let's see.
What was the high school?
Polka!
Touchdown.
What was that?
Yeah.
It's an American
Yeah,
icon.
come on, man.
How dare you not?
Come on, I have so many facts and figures.
They need
in my
10 more
head.
seconds on this, Max. Keep going.
Peg.
Well,
yeah.
that was an amazing.
One of the most underrated, beautiful people in this world is
That's
Peg Bundy.
squirrels on water skis.
Just give Peg Bundy some
Just
credit.
do some made-up facts.
fun,
Winner,
so
making baseball fun again. We're heading down to Houston. Olympic
way.
gymnastic hopeful Simone Biles throws out. Okay,
All
wait a
right,
minute.
girl. All right.
Let me see that again.
Bang.
Her legs look like my legs. That's weird.
Oh, she cheated. She should have started behind the mound and did that, and then threw it from the mound.
Yeah, it's not impressive.
Yeah,
Are
come
you
on now. Boo.
kidding me right now?
Yeah, that's amazing. That's
Muscular.
amazing. Boy, Daisy Duke better not ever wear those again, boy. Look at that.
Oh!
She
Okay,
came
well,
out
that's
swinging.
that's some crazy something.
Too much. Now it's too much.
Now
That,
you're just being
that
crazy.
crosses the line.
Golly.
The unwritten rules of gymnastic throws.
These are amazing.
Can we not just...
Yeah, that's not
Whoa.
good.
What just
That's not
happened?
good with her.
Wait a
Whatever
minute. What just
your knee
happened?
just did. You had to
this
run it up
guy?
on that dude.
That's CGI. That's physically impossible.
No, man.
Ultimate
Did you not see
Warrior
The
right here.
Matrix?
Yeah.
That's all real.
Those guys do that in Brazil, just walking down the street. Just walking around.
It's capoeira.
No way. I got one. No way.
It's the art of dance fighting.
Max, you like that, huh?
Yes.
You like those Lululemons.
I don't know what just happened.
You don't need to know.
Lululemons.
Just,
You like those Lululemons.
just love it.
Max staring at the Lululemons.
Top 100 list.
I
Yeah,
can
you do. Steve Smith, not pleased with the NFL Network's top 100 list, tweeting at them, you got guys on there who didn't even play the season. Beat your list. Was that disrespectful to leave him off?
Well,
Of a list that we made up?
He did get hurt, but the list
Careful,
is...
Marcellus. He'll punch you in the face.
Nah, Steve Pooh. But I'll tell you this.
100?
He should have been top 100, no,
100.
No doubt. But those lists, man, you really can't pay attention to those
It's
lists.
like awards, man. It's all made up.
Yeah,
Doesn't
and it's
matter.
fluid. They never want the same guy to be number one again.
Plus, we live in a world of hot takes, so you want to be like, ooh, scandal. We love
For you
somebody
to
off.
spend all your time, Steve, watching that instead of being out with the family, man, bad.
Whoa, judgment by Marcellus.
Yeah, because when they stopped grading me in the top 100, I was through with them.
Stop grading you.
Stop grading you. That's interesting.
What? I was in there
grading you.
I don't know, about 5,
Hey,
6
at 26, you were the best.
By the way, Steve
That's
Smith
right.
with a chip on his shoulder. Watch out.
I'm just
I know,
saying.
right?
Way to go,
Man,
NFL
don't watch
Network.
those things, man. Forget them people.
Winner comebacks. 10-time All-Star Ray Allen is considering a return to the NBA with the Warriors, Cavs, Spurs, and Clippers.
That's right.
All on his list.
All championship contenders.
Do you want him?
I'll tell you what. You know what would be so crazy about him going to the Warriors? He's the greatest shooter who ever lived, right?
Killed me.
And in that same backcourt, he's like, but I'm the third best shooter in this backcourt.
Yeah,
True.
preach, brother. If he can still
What
shoot,
happened
he can
to-
still play. That's
But
it.
can I ask one stupid question? Because, like, I can't wait to retire, right?
Yeah.
But once I
you were
retire, I will disappear from everybody's vision. Why do people keep doing this?
Do you love what you do?
Sure,
Well,
I
if
guess.
you really love it, you don't want to ever give it up. Look at you.
I'd
You
rather
told on
be
yourself.
like hanging out with dogs all day.
You
So I
told
can
on
do that.
yourself.
You
don't really love it, do you?
From LA.
You like it a lot, but you
Fine.
dogs and us.